Celebrity Every Day 26.
Violent Night 2 gets an exciting script update from its writers, 2 years after the John Wick producer's Santa action comedy was released. Violent Night 2's release was confirmed in January 2023, not long after the first movie became a theatrical success. The original film garnered $76.6 million against a $20 million budget, justifying the continuation of David Harbour's Santa Claus violently going up against criminals and nefarious figures threatening innocent people during the holidays. The movie was produced by John Wick production company 87 North Productions, while the screenplay was written by Pat Casey and Josh Miller. Speaking with Screen Rant about Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Casey and Miller provided an update for Violent Night 2, stating the first draft of their script is almost due. The writers explained how, as soon as their interviews for their latest film are over, they'll be hard at work on the Christmas action comedy sequel. While they didn't provide any dates for production or release, they did express excitement for how the new movie is developing. Check out what Casey and Miller had to say below. Josh Miller: "We're closing in on trying to get a draft out, so we're well underway. Mildly distracting to have Sonic 3 dropping at the same time as our deadline, but I guess champagne problems." Laughs. Pat Casey: "Yeah, as soon as we get off this morning's interviews, we're right back into the Violent Night 2 salt mines, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I wish we had a date to announce, but we don't yet. But everybody really wants to get it going, so hopefully soon we'll have more solid information. But it's a little hard to schedule around David Harbour currently on account of he's a busy man with certain other giant mega franchises that, unfortunately, seem to get scheduling priority over us, for some inexplicable reason." What Casey and Miller's statement means for Violent Night 2. The sequel's production is still going strong. Violent Night ended with Santa finding renewed joy in his work delivering presents, having defended Trudy, Leah Brady, and her family from Scrooge, John Leguizamo, and his men. The sequel will likely see Harbour reprise his role, with original director Tommy Wirkola saying Mrs. Claus and the elves could be factors in the story. While nothing concrete is known about where the sequel will go, Casey and Miller's statements indicate a fun follow-up is in the works, one reflecting the same action and comedy found in the original. 309. David Harbour in Violent Night next to Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon. Related. 5 best Christmas action movies that aren't Die Hard. Die Hard is often considered one of the greatest Christmas action movies, but others live up to the Bruce Willis film. The cast of Violent Night might also change aside from its lead, since it seems unlikely the Lightstone family is going to be targeted again. Instead, whatever threat Santa goes up against next will probably be wholly unique, helping to differentiate the sequel from its predecessor. However, no matter the threat he winds up facing, it will continue to indulge in the same high-octane violence of other 87 North Productions films, optimizing its action scenes to reflect the typical expectations of movies made by the studio. Our take on Casey and Miller's Violent Night 2 update. The film could be closing in on production. David Harbour as a bloodied Santa Claus in Violent Night. Although the draft of the script is not yet complete, Case and Miller's hard work on the movie's script means there could be ample development in the coming months. While it's unclear if Violent Night 2 will arrive during the holiday season in 2025 or 2026, the writers are clearly passionate about the direction the story is heading. Since this bodes well for the sequel, it probably won't be long until more concrete information for the Christmas follow-up arrives. Violent Night poster. Your rating. Rate now. Leave a review. My list. Screen Rant logo. 7 out of 10. 8.2/10. Violent Night.
R.
Action.
Comedy. Holiday.
David Harbour dons the silk red coat and hat of Santa Claus in Violent Night, a black comedy Christmas action film by director Tommy Wirkola. A group of mercenaries lays siege on the property of a wealthy family on Christmas Eve in hopes of scoring a self-bestowed gift of $300 million, leaving Santa Claus as the unlikely but capable last line of defense. Though the family themselves may not be perfect, the youngest daughter remains a kind-hearted child. With her help and a unique repertoire of magical skills and tools at his disposal, Santa will double-check his naughty and nice list as he dispenses his own brand of justice to the assailants. Where to watch. Stream.
Rent. Buy.
Not available. Asterisk availability in U.S. Release date: December 2nd, 2022.
Runtime.
101 minutes.
Cast.
David Harbour, John Leguizamo, Beverly D'Angelo, Cam Gigandet, Brendan Fletcher, Eddie Patterson, Alex Hassel. Director: Tommy Wirkola. Writers: Pat Casey, Josh Miller. Budget: $20 million.
Studios.
Universal Pictures. Distributors: Universal Pictures. Expand. Screen Rant logo. Go premium now. Premium. Start your ad-free and exclusive experience. Movies. Movies. Exclusive stories. Violent Night. Violent Night. Follow.
Like. Share. Thread.
Manage your Screen Rant account. We want to hear from you. Share your opinions in the thread below, and remember to keep it respectful. User display picture.
Payash.
Images. Please respect our community guidelines. No links, inappropriate language, or spam. This thread is open for discussion. Be the first to post your thoughts. Terms. Privacy.
Feedback.
Payash. Hashtag CP070894. User display picture. Member since December 18th, 2024. Popular. Kerry Washington standing outside a public bomb shelter in the 68881. The 6888 ending explained who wrote the bloody letter and what it said. The 6888. Tyler Perry's new Netflix movie The 6888 is based on a true story from World War II, and the movie ends on a powerful note.
10. By
Matthew Ruddoy. 5 days ago. Matt Damon as Leslie Groves in a classroom in Oppenheimer. Christopher Nolan's next movie officially revealed. 7.
By
Matthew Ruddoy. 2 days ago. Jason Statham as Deckard Shaw behind the wheel in Furious 7. Jason Statham is almost guaranteed to cross an incredible box office milestone next month.
By
Brandon Howard. 22 hours ago. Kerry Washington sizing up other female soldiers in the 6888. The 6888 review. Tyler Perry's clunky war drama completely misses the point of its powerful story.
65. By
Patrice Witherspoon. 4 days ago. Karate Kid Legends custom header with Jackie Chan between Ralph Macchio and Ben Wong training. New Karate Kid Legends image shows Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan working side by side.
1. By
Brennan Klein. 2 days ago. Custom image of Sonic and Dr. Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 writer's address whether there was a game plan if Jim Carrey didn't return as Robotnik.
1. By
Hannah Guerin. 22 hours ago. Recommended. How Dune Prophecy helps lay the groundwork for Denis Villeneuve Dune 3. How Dune Prophecy helps lay the groundwork for Denis Villeneuve's Dune 3. Dune Prophecy. The HBO prequel series Dune Prophecy lays the groundwork for Dune 3, based on the Frank Herbert novel Dune Messiah, in several intriguing ways. 9 hours ago. John Wayne leaning against a wall in Dark Command. Western legends John Wayne and Roy Rogers made their only movie together with this 1940 Civil War drama. Dark Command. Western film legends John Wayne and Roy Rogers surprisingly only made one movie together with a 1940 Civil War Western wartime class.
Celebrity Every Day 26.